to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today something a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to make barbecue beer bread, or also known as an Aussie damper, with a twist. Alright, let's get into it. In a nice big bowl, we're going to put in 3.5 cups of self-raising flour. Just everyday self-raising flour available at every supermarket. We're going to put in 1 teaspoon of salt, just regular table salt, and 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. Now, we're going to give that just a little bit of a stir, and we're going to add 40 grams of butter. I use salted butter, you can use unsalted if you wish. And all we need to do is crumb that butter through all of that flour, sugar and salt mix, just as though you were making a scone or making a pastry. We're just going to rub that through. It's not a lot of butter to work with, but we need it. Half a cup of milk, any old milk will do. You can even use milk powder. And you would normally use water, but here we're adding beer. 1 cup of your favourite beer. Add that in. 1 cup, this is a half cup measure. And I'm going to set that beer aside. We would normally use 1.25 cups. But we can always add liquid, but we can never take it away. So, just with your hands, just mix all those ingredients together and it will slowly come together as a dough. Really nice and easy to do. And if you've never had damper before or beer bread, you don't know what you're missing. Just add a little bit more if it seems a little bit dry. Just like I've done there, I'm just going to knead that within the bowl. Just keep mixing it through. And once we've got our dough roughly done, we're just going to give it another quick knead on the bench. Quick tip, you should put flour down first, stop it sticking to the bench. But, well, things are what they are. Alright, just put that dough into the bowl. I'm going to cover it. Here's my trusty 20-year-old pizza tray. I'm going to leave that 15 minutes to maybe half an hour, just to let it rise a little bit. Don't forget that beer does have yeast in it and will give it a little bit of extra lift that damper traditionally won't have. Put some flour down on your tray just to stop the bread from sticking, and we're going to form that into about a 16 centimetre round little cob loaf like that. Very simple. Now in the meantime, I've already got my barbecue up and running. We're getting it up to 180 to 190 degrees. We're going to brush the top of the loaf with some milk. That's going to give it a beautiful brown colour. Just like that. Really nice and simple. And with a small sharp knife, just cut across in the top of the dough, and that'll give it a little bit of a relief. Okay, let's get cooking. As I said, the barbecue is up to 180 degrees. I'm just getting some of that flour that's on that tray, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on top of the loaf, and that's going to give it just a nice little dusty finish. Alright, I'm going to put that right in the middle of my barbecue. I'm using an indirect heating method, using the 2 outer burners for my heat, and this essentially has been turned into an oven. You can cook this in an oven if you wish, but too hot to do that today. 43 degrees Celsius. I'll get it out of my mouth one of these days. Alright, because it was so hot, it only took half an hour for this loaf to cook. As I said, if you're using an oven, about 45 minutes, but I would still check it at about that half an hour mark, just in case. I'm going to take it out of our barbecue or oven, set that aside. As you can see, I've got a cooling rack there. I'm just going to simply lift that loaf off and put that onto our cooling rack. And once it is cooled, you will not be able to resist eating this. Anyway, so KP's barbecue beer bread or damper. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, it gives me confidence. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Hit that notifications bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. But more importantly, I want you to come and join the family. Subscribe. Alright, we'll catch you next time. Bye!